Good morning, good afternoon, good wherever you are in internet world. Welcome to another edition of Golden Independence. It's a beautiful day where the billionaires play right here in Bermuda. Triangle, you dig it? Feel free to give us a like, even hit the subscribe button to view more pristine and prestigious views. This is the backdrop. I was told that in some parts of the world it's snowing. Well, as you can see, that's not the case here. Might be a little rough waters. They say that every day is a fishing day, but the way how the water's looking, I don't think I'm gonna go fishing today. It's like I don't know if you could see the water. If the Yeah, the water's this is inside the reef. It's inside the reef. You can see the waves. It's like it's serious. Yeah, today is a serious day. But yeah. So I want to welcome all my new subscribers. I want to welcome everybody to the channel. And today, what I want to discuss, what I want to talk about, is the thing that nobody else is talking about. That's right. I'm going to talk about what nobody else is talking about in this space. Yeah. And that is the biggest scam that's going. However, before we get to that, right? I just want to know in the comments, you can put in the comments, how long have you been in the crypto space and when and how long did it take you? Be honest, how long did it take you to for the penny to drop where you realize that Bitcoin is it? Like once you heard about Bitcoin, just consider the first time that you heard about Bitcoin, you saw Bitcoin, and you engaged in Bitcoin. Because there's a difference between knowing what Bitcoin is and engaging in Bitcoin. But if you can consider and just reflect on how long it took you to understand what Bitcoin is, then we could get down to the nitty gritty of what this post is all about. So what I'm gonna refer to in regards to the title is that what I find very interesting is that nobody is talking about the biggest scam that's going, and that's right now, and that is your own paycheck. How you are getting paid in your own country is the biggest scam. It's the biggest scam right now. Right now. We're looking at real time. In real time, the biggest scam is being uncovered. And day by day, everyday people like you and I are receiving fraudulent money every day. When we wake up and exchange our time for services, right? When we exchange our time for goods and services, we receive We receive a currency that has been counterfeited. If you and I, if either you or I were to counterfeit whatever nation you are a part of, we would receive an exuberant amount of jail time. Yes, we would have. Yes, we would have a new job. We would have a new home and new friends if we were to engage in that type of activity. However, our governments get to engage in counterfeiting. It's counterfeit. Why? Because the currency that we work for does not hold value and hasn't held its value since 1971, August 15th. How about that? You can go fact check that one. Since 1971, August 15th. And I'll say it, it was before my time. It was before my time. But guess what? This is why knowledge is power. And the power of the internet, right? Where we can educate ourselves. It has created a world, a very small world. And we can share information where information is decentralized. The internet enables us to decentralize information. Bitcoin allows us to decentralize money. It's decentralized money, ladies and gentlemen. No government can print it. It's either you have it or you don't. How can Bitcoin be created? You could Google that, fact check that, YouTube it. It takes energy. It takes computational power to create Bitcoin. The process is called mining. You know what I like about the project that I'm involved with? Is that with every transaction, and for those who are already signed up and they have their share booster, just a share booster, right? For those who have, you can even check it out for yourself. You take that information, right? You take the file, because everything's documented, everything's there in your back office. You take that information from when you received your Satoshis, and you can put that information into the Bitcoin Explorer, and you will be able to see that transaction. That's right. All of the Satoshis that are mined with the project that I'm involved with can be verified on the blockchain, on the Bitcoin network. That's right. BitHarvest is leading the way. So BitHarvest is about to steal millions. BitHarvest is about to steal millions. I'm going to say it again. Millions of people from the traditional financial network. That's right. I said it. That's my prediction. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. BitHarvest is about to steal millions of customers and clients from the traditional financial system and network, because the veil is coming off. We were lied to. We were told, go to school, get an education, get a good job, so you can earn a lot of money. But when you're earning all that money, even if you're earning six figures, there's people in Bermuda earning six figures that still living paycheck to paycheck because of inflation, because wants to borrow more than what than what we make. And guess where they where they get the money from? They get the money from its citizens with higher taxes. See, we're being taxed twice, ladies and gentlemen, because the money that we get paid in doesn't hold any value, number one. So you lose purchasing power at a tremendous rate, meaning that if you're earning 70,000, your purchasing power is like 50,000. How about that? You're losing about $20,000 a year in purchasing power. And year by year, it's just going to increase, right? You're still getting the same amount, but the purchasing power is diminishing rapidly. I remember when a loaf of bread literally used to cost less than $5, literally, in Bermuda. A loaf of bread used to cost less than $5. Now, it's almost 10. Right now in 2025, a loaf of bread is almost $10. You need a $10 bill. You might as well say it's $10 because you need a $10 bill for any loaf of bread that you see at the store. When you go to the main store, all loaves of bread, you need a $10 bill. You got to break a $10 bill. Whereas I remember a time where all you needed was $5 to get a loaf of bread. What's next? Soon it's going to be 15. You're going to need a 10 and a 5. This is how we're going to look at things moving forward, ladies and gentlemen. So if inflation is breaking up the units like that, this is where the mindset of adopting the Satoshis and the power of Satoshis. See, when you look at the world through Satoshis, and where $1 equals 1 Satoshi, because right now, $1 can get you approximately 1,000 Satoshis still. Satoshis are highly undervalued. Satoshis are fractions of Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get it twisted. Satoshis are fractions of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the real money. It's digital wealth. It cannot be printed. It cannot be copied. Governments know this. This is why they're clamoring to mine. They're clamoring to mine and to get the legislation together so that the elite within the government system, the oligarchs and the aristocrats can position themselves. That's what's going on right now. But guess what? There's a new era of aristocracy on the horizon. And BitHarvest is one of the entities that will be in the field. Where will you be 5 years from now? 2030 is coming, beloved. Are you ready for Agenda 2030? Are you positioned for 2030? It's 5 years. It's 5 years away. It's 5 years away. You gotta prep yourself. Get ready. Get your BitHarvest account. Get your BitHarvest account. Yeah? And start earning or stacking Satoshis in your sleep. Stack Satoshis in your sleep. Well, that's all I want to share with you today. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Because all I got to do is sit back and wait. and let the revenue flow in. Because when $1, when one Satoshi equals $1, those of us who are already positioned with the BitHarvest, we are going to thank our past selves. we're gonna thank our past selves for making the moves and positioning. Get ready. Get set. Hold the line tight and keep stacking it right. Bless.